Okay. Okay, not exactly true. Um, yeah, I haven't been talking. All right, Ink. Sorry, I've been muted for a bit. Um, Oz, shit, right? So, but they go in his fucking. They go in his bedroom and they check a drawer dedicated to what's her name? Eve Carlo. Eve Carlo, right? And you see that he keeps her panties and has her name on it. And yeah, they can use that as leverage. Also, the Maruni and Gigante Alliance, they're killing off anybody who's going to try to be associated with with Oz. And you'll see on the news, you see on the news, people that were trying to associate or buy from Oz, you see them upside down, dead, hanging upside down with a pinky cut off. I guess it's a mafia tactic, right? Gold Summit. That's a nice title. Okay. Right. So yeah, that's what happens there, right? I don't know how long this review is going to be. Honestly, I want to see what else is doing. Now, Oz is getting very powerful, very very powerful. Also, he's frustrated. He's frustrated with the lack of power, and only the rich parts of Gotham have power, and the poor parts of Gotham has power. And its base of operations with the drug operation that has no power, and he's frustrated. So he goes to he spies on I want to say congressman. I'm not sure what government position this guy has. I guess councilman. I guess councilman. Um, After councilman was done talking with other councilmen, Oz confronts him and threatens him. You better, your debt to the Carmines is done, but your debt to me is not. Your debt to me, and he threatens the councilman. You better put on the effing power in the East End, or else. And the end of the episode, at the end, the power in East End does come up, so that obviously benefits the drug operation, the base, the facility of the drug operation. Now they have actual power. They don't need to rely on generators. Okay. Not okay. But that's at the end. I don't need to talk about that. All right. So we see Sophia confront prostitutes and two prostitutes, and they lie. They say they don't know who Eve Carlo is, but they know who she is. But you see that other girl, Roxy, who you see in that previous episodes, they say, "Yeah, I knew who it is. I'll tell you. Uh, I know who it is. I'll do it for a price." And she does tell Sophia about Eve Carlo and where Carlo is. All right, and we'll get to that. Also, once again, once again, once again, Squid and Squid and Victor meet up again. And Victor's like, "I'm sorry, there's no openings. Maybe in the future, his money." Um, and Squid is not happy about that. He tosses the bills one by one onto the ground. You know, I know you're working for Oz, and there's word on the street that the Gigantes and the Maroonies are looking for you. Maybe I'll go tell them. Maybe I'll go tell them. Unless I work for you. All right? Work for him. And Victor's like, Oz will kill you. And he's like, I don't care. I don't care. I want to go meet up with him. And he's like, okay. He's like, okay. Victor's like, okay. As he was walking down the stairs in the alleyway, he turns around and shoots, because he has a gun now, shoots Squid in the neck, where he's gonna bleeding out to die, right? He's suffering, bleeding out to die. And Victor's face, like, he hasn't killed anyone, and he wasn't smiling, he wasn't grinning, he was distraught. Degrassi, he was in distraught. What's up, Degrassi? Victor was in distraught, kill, right? It's his first kill, and he was in distraught. I mean, Oz is turning Victor into a monster, into something. Okay? That's the end of Squid. Squid, yeah, that's his name. Squid. I'm gonna call him Squidward. No, Squidward. It's not Squidward anymore, guys. It's not Squidward. That's from SpongeBob. Okay. Also, we get to a point where where Eve Carlo's apartment. Knock on the door, and Sophia's there with a gun, pointing at her. And Eve Carlo admitted that she knew it was coming. She set up Boxy to let her know she knew it was coming. All right. And then we get Sophia looking at her, looking around her apartment, and we get the point where that Eve Carl wears wigs. So she was wearing her natural. She was having her natural hair out, and she wears wigs, and she wears different outfits. Okay, and obviously Eve Carlo, her last name is Representative Basil Carlo, right? Like Clayface, and Clayface is a master of disguise, and so in this show they have different disguises for Eve Carlo. So that's basically, yeah, you get the point, you get the idea. I know Degrassi gets the idea. What Eve, right? After this episode, right? So like the traditional Clayface is a master of disguise, not the one where that I think most people would be used to, is the Clayface where he transforms into a person, right? Right? This is more the beginning Clayface, where Clayface is a master of disguise, wears outfits, stuff like that, and that's what this is supposed to represent with Eve Carlo. Okay. Now she's not Clayface in this. I mean, she's not Clayface. She's not a serial killer. She's not like that in this. But you get the idea. But in all, you get the idea. Which the close relation to Clayface. I mean, I don't know if Batman fans will pick up on that. I think Batman fans will pick up on that. Comic book fans will pick up on that. I picked up on it. I mean, I knew she's relation to Clayface from the beginning. I knew she was Clayface from the beginning, because I knew on the Wikipedia and IMDb, Carlo. I knew we were getting it from the beginning, but it makes more sense now, like with the disguises, the wigs, and all those dresses, costumes. So I knew. Yeah, I thought we are gonna get part of the origin here. I mean, like, I thought Sophia was actually gonna do something to her where she survives, and that's going to be the beginning stages of her origin, like right here. But okay, but wasn't the case. Now, Sophia and Eve sit on the separate chairs one by one, facing each other. Eve still thinks Sophia was the Hangman Killer, but we know she's not. We know Carmine is, because she mentioned two names that she knows that the Hangman Killer killed. And Sophia looks at her and says, "Oh, you still think I'm the Hangman Killer? You still think I'm the Hangman Killer?" Right? And she was defending Oz too. She was defending Oz before that, right? At the same time, because she wouldn't tell Oz. But Sophia comes out with a bombshell to to Eve and revealed the truth. No, my father was the hangman killer. He killed those girls. He killed my mother, and Oz covered up just to get promoted, just to build his way up in the Carmine Falcone family. And you see on Eve's face, that's the turn. Like that's the turn. That's the heel turn from her protecting Oz. And Sophia just stood up, pointed the gun at her, and he thought she was gonna shoot her. But you know what? She did not shoot her because Sophia felt like, yeah, Oz pissed off another person, lied to another person, and felt like, yeah, he created another monster. And that's when Eve got up and told her the location where Oz's supposed base of operations is in East End Gotham. It was a great scene. It was a very intense uh, scene between Eve Carlo and Sophia. It was amazing. It was a great scene. I got you. I sent you a DM, blinded. Not blinded. Degrassi, if you want to come on, you know. But that was hell of a scene. That's like you saw heel turn. You saw the heel turn midway through that conversation between Sophia and Eve, and you saw Sophia see it, and as she decided not to kill Eve, you saw it. Yeah, like yeah, it's like just like how she was screwed and lied to by Penguin, right? By Oz in when she got sent to Arkham and taking the fall, being framed for her father's crimes. She saw that Oz lied to her, to Eve, and she saw that. You know what? He screwed me like he screwed you. You see in her eyes, she just let him live, and Eve let her live, and Eve gave the basically the location, supposedly, because Salvatore, and and Sophia were looking for someone that Oz would love, so Oz could come out hiding and be more in public instead of a ghost. But they really couldn't find anybody. But they found, Eve's panties, underwear, in one of the drawers in Oz's room, and the other one would be the mother, obviously. But they wouldn't be able to locate the mother at the beginning of the episode because the mother was in East End with no electricity. Okay, but Eve gave her a location, not the base of operation, but not just the base of operation, but also where Oz and the Penguin are living in, right? Where they're currently hiding out, I would say, right? Because Penguin knows he cannot live in his apartment, and he knows his mother cannot live in her house because they know he's a wanted man, and they'll get to anybody he cares about just to get to him, right? So he's smart like that. But but Salvatore and Sophia are very smart too. They played this game for a long time, man. Well, especially Maruni. Especially Maruni. Salvatore Maruni's played this game for a long time. Right? Now, we see Penguin organize a meeting with all these different gangs, excluding the Maruni's family, and the Carmine, and the what's it called? The Gigantes. I'll call them Gigantes again. Like sometimes I get mixed up if it's just call them Falcones Gigantes. They're the Gigantes. So we get these other gangs. The Triads are there. These other gangs in Gotham. They're not as big as powerful because the Maruni's and the Falcones or Gigantes feel like they all should own Gotham, and these other gangs, you know what? They're small. They're not useful to us. We just drive them out, and take them out, right? So they could win all of Gotham. Penguin is there with on the pickup truck with a cooler full of beers. It's funny, and he tosses to each leader to gangs. There's about 5 or 6 triads, and I'm not sure what the other gangs or names were, but the triads were there. I mean, I know that the Falcones, Gigantes, and Maroonies are very powerful gang, but I'm pretty sure the triads should be a very powerful gang too. Maybe it's just not because Gotham, we don't think it's a triad as the most a very powerful gang. In Batman, compared to the Maroonies and the Falcones, the Gigantes, even what others like the Thorns, whatever. But I would figure like the triads are more a worldwide powerful mafia family under criminal organization. But whatever, I digress. I digress. Okay. Okay, I digress. And he's giving his whole big speech is about look at all of them over in the Gotham, all rich and powerful. We got the politicians being selfish or doing everything for Gotham for themselves, for their selfish desires. But at least they're working together. And we got the Falcones and Falcones Gigantes and Maroonies working together. Look at we should be working together and take Gotham back. Look at all these witch mother effers holding us down, holding us down, holding us down. Things like that. Things like that. And the speech worked because each of them opened up their can of beer and took a sip. So that means they're all in an agreement of Oz and all the alliance of Oz and all that. And if you think about it, that's how Oz, Cobblepot, Penguin will become like a kingpin of Gotham, right? That's like how one early part of the process of him becoming one of the top gangsters in Gotham. Eventually, right? And maybe eventually in this universe, the top gangster in Gotham. Okay? Okay? And then we get back to the ending. The power comes up, and you see uh, a record player, because record player. We see Oz's mother start dancing with Victor. As they were doing that, hearing as they were doing that, we come to the ending, and you see Sophia in the house with a crowbar. And a crowbar is very synonymous in the Batman lore. I think she took the crowbar to get in, but we know what a crowbar is synonymous in the Batman lore. Obviously, it's not going to happen in this movie. I mean, there's no Jason Todd, but there is Joker. But yeah, the crowbar is synonymous with the death of Jason Todd in Death in a Family. The one from the 80s, not the one that's kind of recent. There's 2 Death in a Family ones. I'm talking about the 80s, right? The Jason Todd one. But we see her standing there, watching Oz's mother dance with Victor. And that's the end of the episode. This episode was still relatively long. We're still 50 minutes. It's actually quite shorter than some of the other episodes. But it's weird. We don't see Maroney for the rest of the episode. He's only there for the first 15 minutes. He's not there when they confront Eve Carlo. He's not there when he's in at the ending when he's in the when Sophia's in the apartment that Oz, his mother, and Victor are staying at. She's not like we don't see him. Like what happened? What did he do? What is he doing? What is he doing? I don't know what else to say. This is a pretty short. I mean, it's not. I mean, it's a great episode. The show is getting better. I mean, I don't know how much. I mean, how much better and better it could get because it is really good. We got 2 more weeks. I think the finale is in 2 weeks from now. If I'm correct, right? So there's 8 episodes, right? 8 episodes. So we got 2 weeks for the finale. Next week's episode 7 and 8, and I really, really hope the next 2 episodes show the action of the gang war. Now, could be really interesting. It'd be one hell of a one hell. Oh shit! Excuse me. Cause this show, man, I can't believe it's almost over. I can't believe this show is almost over in 2 weeks. I mean, I have a friend here that I like to roast sometimes who comes on my stream. Hasn't seen it yet. He doesn't know what he's missing, man. He doesn't know what he's missing. Yeah, I'm talking to you, Blinded, if you're listening. You need to check out the show, Blinded, because I know you'll like this show. This show is the best, my opinion, the best comic book show. Period. 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 Okay. I love this show. So I really hope when they do after part 2, I really do hope they do another show like this. And I don't know the villain. I don't know what villain they could do. It looks like it won't be Clayface. I don't know what villain they can do. It won't be Riddler. It won't be Penguin. It won't be Clayface. It won't be Joker. I don't know who they could do. Maybe Scarecrow. Maybe, I don't know, Two-Face. It could be Harvey Dent. It could be I think it could work for Two-Face. Honestly, something like this. I do think Two-Face would work in a show about Two-Face. Two-Face. I don't know, but I know they said they're working on ideas to do another spin-off show from the Batman universe, because 2026 we get part 2, and they'll probably want to do a part 3, but that'll probably be like in 2029 or 2030. So they want to probably get a spin-off show in between. If it's every 4 years, like 2022 to 2026, 2026 to 2030, you can always have a show in that universe 2 years after a film, and then the next 2 years would be the film. This part 3. You could do that, like they did here. Batman came out 2022. The Penguin came out 2024. They could do it here. They could do it like that, right? 2026, the next Batman movie comes out. 2028, another Batman spin-off show, and then 2030. Now, I know Robert Pattinson will be in his 40s by then, but he could get away with it. In early 40s? Yeah, he could get away with it. 6 years? I think you get away with it. Don't you guys? Alright? I really don't know what else to say. I mean, this might be one of my shortest streams on this show. Do I have anything else to talk about? Not really. I don't know what else there's for me to talk about. To be honest with you guys. I just saw something on YouTube that's ridiculously stupid. Oh! I got something to DM you, Degrassi. Degrassi privately. may interest you. And here, blinded. Time frame. Yeah, thank you. All right, so I got something to show Degrassi, but all right. You watched it? Oh, I didn't know about the test screening. Oh, you watched it blinded? I didn't know you watched it blinded. What? You didn't tell me. Come on. I want to hear your thoughts. Keep the stream going for me. Oh, damn it, blinded. I've sent you a like. Don't do that to me. I'm about. You, you bastard. Oh, he's watching it now. Oh, blind. Word of advice. Watch like 3 episodes one day and watch 3 episodes the next day. Okay, watch like 2 episodes. If you plan to watch a 3 day span, 2 episodes each for the next 3 days. Or if you're gonna plan to watch it in a 2 day span, 2 day span, 3 episodes because they're about 50 to an hour each episode. They're long episodes. The stream is delay. They're long episodes. This morning, they're very long episodes. But yeah, I want to share this. I want to show this to Degrassi. It's nothing to do with Batman. No. Oh, I know you're down Silent Hill too. I saw you, man. I saw you. I saw you, man. Here, Degrassi. Check your DMs. I'm going to watch 1 episode of Agatha. Yeah, you do that. Okay. You're paying for Craven. I'm going to cash for the finale. Huh. Well, the finale's in 2 weeks, I'll let you know. Okay, the finale's in 2 weeks. Alright? We're 2 weeks away from the finale. So make sure you catch up to it by then. Let you know. I'm blind to saw what I showed Degrassi, showing Degrassi anyway. Dang, yeah, it's been dead. It has been. Any other franchise that a certain Hack Snyder's working on is gonna be is that flop is could probably be dead too. Yeah, they're gonna make a third Rebel Moon film. Thank you, Super. Yeah, Bat Super. It is. It is. Wait a minute. Hack Snyder. All right. I got nothing else to say. Man, Blinded got my hopes high. Oh, oh. Now he's going to do Alan Wake streams. Alan Wake 2 streams. Where's Michelle Obama on my streams? I don't see Michelle Obama. Fucking me. I want Michelle Obama on my stream. All right. I got nothing else to say, man. Make sure to like, share, subscribe tomorrow. Make sure, like, share, subscribe, do all that stuff, and maybe tomorrow I'll do a stream on something. I don't know. Tuesday I may not do a stream. All right, do all that stuff.